saw this girl on Instagram. She was like, I love being a girlfriend. All I've ever dated was kings. I was like, girl, I remember when I used to be like that. I remember those days I used to love wanting to be a girlfriend. She said something along the lines that women don't want to be in a relationship or have bad experiences when men just don't have options. I was like, what? I could be a Target, charging my Tesla, minding my whole business, and here comes an option. I'm starting to believe that a lot of women are single upon preference. You know what I mean? Like, it's because we're seeing our options, and yes, some of them are kings and some of them are peasants, but honestly, it's like, do I really want to risk my autonomy? Do I? I kind of like not being imprisoned. It feels kind of great here. I've been celibate for such a long time. I'm used to it by now. I'm used to being by myself. And a lot of people will be like, how could you go that long without sex? One guy came into my YouTube comments and was like, wait a minute, didn't you date a dude just recently who was a PCP addict? Disclaimer, I didn't know he was on PCP. I didn't find that out until after we started talking about marriage. Like, his friends was like, don't do it, sis. Like, every friend he had, ma'am, I'm gonna need for you to not do that. I was like, why is everybody telling me that? They didn't want to tell me. They didn't want to tell me what was really going on with him. I ended up finding out. Between all of the male platonic friends I've had and the heartbreaks that I've had, and even the good relationships I've been in, come to the conclusion that single is good for me. My male platonic friends told me how men function. Yeah. And honestly, if you've been looking at all these podcasts and TikTok videos, you shouldn't want to be in a relationship either.
Y'all heard what she just said at the end? She's encouraging women that they should not want to be in relationships based off of what men want and what men require. Does that make any sense? Absolutely not. Okay? Absolutely not. First of all, yes, this is Sana Cray Cray again. Okay? I know people have asked me before. I had no idea who this woman was until you guys informed me in my comment section. Okay? You guys definitely did not play about letting me know who she is, right? Excuse me. This woman is coming up talking about, people act like women who are single don't have options. I go to Target and men are going to be harassing me and running me down. I can't get the men off of me. It's just I choose to do what I want. I don't want to be imprisoned or in shackles. I don't want to have to deal with nobody telling me what I got to do and when I got to do it. I just want to be able to do me. And, ma'am, I have to be honest with you. This sounds like the greatest coping mechanism. Okay? This is why people say it. Because you parading around that you don't want to be imprisoned or you don't want to be controlled or, based off of what men want and desire that, other women shouldn't even want to be with men and they shouldn't want to be in relationships based off of the requirements. It just shows that you've never been in a healthy relationship. So you just exposed your own self. Clearly, you've never been in a real relationship. Clearly, you've never been prioritized by your spouse. Clearly, you've never been in a space where a man has loved you, confided in you, cared for you enough for you to experience the benefits of positive relationships, healthy relationships that are not toxic. Because if you had, I can guarantee you wouldn't be singing the single tune and be telling other women that they should be singing it also. This is what women do all the time. They come online and expose themselves by the way that they talk about relationships on a whole. They be saying stuff like, oh yeah, I don't got time to be in a relationship and getting cheated on. Who said all men cheat, sis? Like, who said that? Oh, so you keep getting cheated on? Okay, so maybe we need to have a deeper conversation. Because what are you talking about? Oh, I don't got no time for to be controlled. I don't need to be with nobody who controlling and can't let me go nowhere and can't let me do anything. What are you talking about? So you're not able to get in your car and drive somewhere? We need to have a deeper conversation. I don't got time to be in a relationship where, a man taking all my money. Sis. This is what they do constantly. And it's deflection. It's deflecting off of the fact that you don't want to. Not that a lot of women don't have the ability, right? To change, upgrade, level up. Be what men do desire and what men want. Provide what they want. It's a lot of them don't want to. Don't feel like it. Don't want to put the energy into it. A lot of women are lazy. Just keeping it real. Just got to keep it real. I know they're going to be mad. They always mad. But it's true. A lot of women are in that space that they want to be lazy. And so when you think of the list of requirements, or you think of the things that it's going to take to keep a relationship healthy, happy, keep that spark alive, keep things going, you're thinking of all the efforts and all the things that you have to do. And you don't want to do it. It's just, for an example, just like when women who are a little bit more fluffy, heavy, overweight, and they see a woman who is slim with abs, toned, all that, strong and everything, and they're looking at her and they're like, oh, I would never go to the gym at 5 a.m. Girl, please. To please who? A man? And it's really just showing your lack of discipline. That's all it's showing. Because when you say that to a woman who is dedicating her time, she's like, girl, do you really think I want to wake up at 4 a.m.? I just want to be able to fit my clothes. I want to feel good within myself. So I'm doing what's necessary, not because I'm trying to, show that I'm the best, and not because I necessarily want to, but because I need to. For my mental health, for my well-being, for me to feel good. This is what's going for me to stop stressing my own man out because I feel good, and I'm not stressing him out because I feel a certain way about myself. And so now I'm translating that over to him. I need to do this for me. You have other women like, good luck. That could never be me. And it won't. But you're also not going to talk about the fact that you don't feel good within yourself. You're also not going to talk about the fact that you're suffering with a lot of things mentally, emotionally, because of your lack of discipline. You have to be able to do hard things. You have to be able to. That's how we grow. We can only grow by doing the things that are difficult, the things that are not the easiest, the things that cause the most, endurance and strength, and it shows us what we're made of. You have to be able to do the difficult things. That's what's necessary. And then she had the nerve to say, oh, I'm at Target. I can't, oh my gosh, they cannot get enough of me. Oh my gosh, I have to beat them off with a stick. And I have to say this over and over again. Women need to understand that if a man hollers at you outside, it means nothing. It doesn't mean that you're beautiful. You have some women that will go, I was outside looking busted, and, I couldn't believe how much men was hollering at me. They must like me in my natural state. Men are hollering for no reason. There's a lot of reasons why men holler at women outside. One, to see if they still got it sometimes. 2, for fun. And 3, they just throwing the bone out there. They don't think nothing's gonna even come of it. Most of the time when women bite the bait, they're like, oh, for real? Because I was just playing. I wasn't even serious. I was just saying something to say it. And because a man hollers at you, just remember, it is not on the basis that he thinks you're an amazing, incredible woman that he would want to marry, based off of first sight. It is based on possibly attraction or accessibility. Either he's attracted to you, or he thinks that it might be an easy target. I'm just being real. So a lot of women who be like, oh yeah, all these men want me so bad. For what? A relationship? Because he saw you at Target? Are you sure? You sure he don't want to just, he didn't want to just throw that bone out there and see what happened and maybe see if he could hit it real quick? Like, are you sure? A lot of women mistake the fact that men might want to sleep with them with men wanting to wife them, be with them, be in a relationship with them, build with them. And that's extremely two different things. That's two very different avenues. Very different avenues. But I would love to see what you guys think about this video in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.